I was paying for in-flight Wi-Fi for months before I finally caught it. Triple uncovers hidden subscriptions and notifications.
Everybody sit down. Come on, listen. Hey, get those people to sit down, man. There's too much activity around here. You people spend much too much time in those restrooms. I'll tell you that. Yeah, we know what you're doing in there. Is everybody ready?
Is everybody ready? We know what you're doing in there.
We're gonna have some fun tonight,
Let's
right?
have some fun.
All right. All right. Everybody's gonna really get it on, right? All right.
Who is this? Who is this?
Well, I'm not a little red rooster, too lazy to come my day. And it, whatever happens, don't stop. Even if it's okay. You can do your. And it, whatever happens, don't stop.
This is your brother's house, okay? Remember? I was running it fine without you.
Why didn't you leave it to you then?
August 1970. Jim Morrison stands trial on vanity charge and 6 months for the
Riders on the storm. Riders on the storm. Into this house we're born. Into this world we're thrown. Like a dog without a bone and without a bone. Riders on the storm. There's a killer on the road. His brain is squirming like a toad.
Oh, Miss B, I'm gonna be talking. I saw your little comment there. Oh, I got you, girl. Riders on the storm. It's on the storm. On the storm. Taking us far. Through this world.
Like a dog without a bone and actor out alone. Riders on the storm. Riders on the storm. Riders on the storm.
Did somebody say whiskey was here? Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm going to get B here in a minute. As soon as the fish story starts. But we're still dancing to the Doors. Okay. Pops, knock it off. Let's get to serious business here. Miss B, I got you. Hold on. Let me get a different background music. Boop. One that they won't kick me off for. Give me 1 second. There we go. Do we do a giveaway or do we do the fish story first? First 10 people to say giveaway or fish story? Because you know you're getting a fish story on a Saturday, on a Monday morning. God, I love you, Whiskey. Thanks for being here. You know, I was thinking about you just the other day. I saw your wife liked one of my posts. Thank you. Fish story or giveaway? Which is it? I got 4 fish stories, 5 fish. You guys want to hear the fish story first? Miss B's competitive. I'll tell the fish story. You guys are in charge. Miss B's competitive. I think Jeff is too, but he's a quiet, competitive guy. Miss B, she's loud, competitive. Cute. Oh, so cute. Loud, competitive. Don't try to trash talk with her because she'll beat you on the trash talk part. Oh, you don't stand a chance. I used to be pretty good at trash talking. I'm super competitive. You know what you do with Miss B? Say nothing. Drives her insane. She wants she wants it back. I'm like, no, I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to catch fish. You know what I mean? I'm not saying a word. I want to so bad. Every time I catch a fish, I want to turn around. See, I got another one! Dancing. No, this is cool, Pops. Of course I'm catching them. That's what I do. That's how I roll. Nothing to it. When Miss B doesn't start catching, she blames the lure. She blames the lure. Somebody soaked it in kerosene last night. I know they did. She's the cutest thing. Who wants to hear the fish story now? Now I'm through running Miss B over. Now we should tell the fish story. The fish story. There's 18 fish stories from Saturday. B went with us. We love when she goes. She has a couple of free hours on a Saturday morning. She'll jump in the boat. Of course, she thinks she's going to outfish us. She forgot. Pops didn't cut his hair. Right? We're still in the middle of our scientific experiment. Can I catch more fish with long hair because I can sense them and they're in my aura field and I'm more in tune with nature? Or do I cut it and start yelling at them and tell them get on board, like do a boot camp them? She completely forgot that little girl at Myers talked me into not getting my hair cut last week. If we're doing a scientific experiment, it's always the hair. You forgot. Next time we go out, you got to look at my hair and go, did Pops get a haircut? If so, I should talk trash today. If not, I might switch lures with the guy. Don't blame it on the lure, B. Okay? Don't blame it on the lure. So we go out. Worst fishing morning we've had in forever. You guys are used to us telling you by 8:30 we're slammed. We got them all. Hour and a half goes by. There isn't one fish on the boat. Jeff and Kevin are amazing. B's been fishing 50 times longer than I have. And I'm getting okay. There isn't one fish on the boat. I have to admit there was a lot of frustration. Not just B. She was just the loudest frustrator. The rest of us were like, what's going on? Is it Pop's hair? That wasn't it at all. Hold on 1 second. I finally figured it out. I didn't tell B, but I finally figured it out. Notice who caught the first one, B and Jeff? Who? Pops. Why? After an hour and a half, I finally figured it out. I opened up my lunch pail. I'll show you. I'll do it for you. Hold on. I should have had this ready. Hold on. I get my old lunch pail out, right? Pops has got his lunch pail. I open it up. Who's in there? This guy. The stowaway. He's been hiding in the lunch pail for an hour and a half. He's in there, he can't breathe. It's almost as bad as being in the, if you guys remember, he did the pressure cooker. This guy messed up the rhythm of the whole thing. Stowed away. As soon as I found him and he started giving some good oxygen, FAE, you guys know what I'm talking about, fresh air exchange. He started catching fresh air exchange. We start catching fish. This guy. And I posted some pictures of him on Saturday. Go back and look. Oh, his Pops. Oh, does he got some discipline coming? He's going to be disciplined. Stowaway. Hey, you're right. He was a stowaway. I could not believe it. I opened up my. No wonder we haven't caught a fish. You're in there creating havoc. B? I'm sorry. Jeff? I already apologized to you. Kevin, I owe another apology to. This guy, he's going to pay. That's what happened. Stowaways, we found out stowaways are not good luck. They are not good luck charms. Professor is not a good luck charm going fishing. We spent the whole day grinding trying to find fish. Can we please get the fish on? After a while, we ran a little bit out of time. It was time for Miss B to go. We dropped her off at the dock. We go back out, still no fish. So it had nothing to do with that wonderful woman. It was this guy. It was this wreck. I'm a little frustrated with him. I'm going to work it out because it's just something I got to work out. Okay? Did you guys see he was in the net? Some of you thought he had gone overboard. No, he didn't go overboard. He's climbing around in the net trying to get the fish out. I'm like, what are you doing? Oh, I'm gonna release some fish. What are you talking about? My ice cream is starting to melt. This guy. Fishing was tough on Saturday. The biggest part was, Penny, I'm about to send him to you. You love him so much, let's see what he does at your house, your lab, huh? Your boat, your lunch pail. Hey, it was a tough morning fishing. Funny thing is we caught a lot of fish. At the end of the day, when we look back, we actually caught a lot of fish. They were just what we call, I hadn't heard this term before. It makes sense, of course. They call them shorts. If it's short, who here, besides Badge and besides Jeff and B, what's the limit, the size that you're allowed to take a walleye, that you're allowed to keep the walleye? What length does it need to be? Go. What length does it need to be in order to keep April? That's absolutely right, 15. 15. It needs to be, that wasn't a contest, all announced contest, but 15 inches is what it needs to be. 8 in a row, Kevin's catching them up in the front, poor guy. He's catching them all morning long. Jeff has a measuring thing on the side of the boat. We hold the fish up to the measuring thing. 8 in a row of them were 14 and a half inches long. 14 to 14 and a half. It was crazy. So over the back they go. So we probably caught 30 to 35 fish, but we had an amazing amount of shorts, a lot of shorts, which tests you as a fisherman in two ways. One, you don't get to put it in the live well, so does it count towards your total? And two, will you be honest enough to put it back when it's only like literally the nose of the fish short? How honest are you? Especially because the smaller they are, they actually taste better. So you kind of want to keep the smallies. So it's fun. We caught a lot of fish. We didn't catch very many fish. Do you know what I mean? We didn't put that many into our locker. But Kevin was killing it, catching fish, just not big enough. And then a couple of them had some soft mouths. So we were like, just as you're getting ready to get them on the boat, they take off. So that's why we use the net, because we don't want to give them that chance. So, Badgie, when it comes to keeping fish, you keep very honest. But that's one thing you guys here in Michigan have taught me. We're a little bit shadier in California. Of course, we don't catch nearly as many fish there. We're a little shadier. The guys there will bend the rules a little bit. These Michigan boys, Department of Natural Resources here, they take it pretty serious. And in a really honest way, and I love being with guys like that and B. You guys are really honest. So, that's what we did Saturday. No major fish stories other than this guy tried to ruin the trip. It was 12 o'clock, 12:30, 12:20, 12:30. We are usually done by 9, 10 o'clock lately with bigger fish. We've been grinding away. But we're having a great time because we're fishing. And we're together. We're pals. Jeff, you guys want to go? Should we go back? I mean, we have 16 fish in the locker. Okay? Whiskey, that's funny. We have 16 fish. We're allowed 18. We can catch 6 each. There's 3 of us on the boat. So we're allowed 18. What do you want to do? It's 12:30. It's pretty much fishing's over. And it's been dead for a little while. The door's shut. Pops, the fisherman that I am, I said, you know what? Let's do one more drift. One more drift. I'm feeling it. I fluffed my hair out like this so I could feel the aura and the energy and stuff, right? I go, if we go back up and we drift down, I know we're going to get those 2 fish. We haven't caught any fish in a little while. They're looking at me like, really, Pops? One more? Yep, let's do one more. Not that I had to talk them into it. They were just like, okay. Go back up, drop it in the water. Boom, Pops catches number 17. Boom. I'm like, oh, see? Now inside, I'm like, God, I just hope Kevin or Jeff catches number 18. It would be fun. Let them close the deal. Let them close the deal. About 3 minutes later, 3 or 4 minutes later, boom, hit another one. Pops hits the final one. Number 18. Of course I'm bragging. I carried the boat Saturday. Not that. Yes, it was a good luck fluff, Mossy. That's what it was. I had to get the antenna out. I had to get my fish antenna out. Okay? So that's the whole story. I spent all morning talking about it. We had an amazing day. Pops caught more fish than anybody on the boat. Sorry, B. You're wonderful. Don't talk trash to me. It was all the lure. It was all my lure. Okay? Final story on fishing. Do you guys remember back in the day? Thank you, B. I love you. I love teasing you too. I tease you live, and you can only tease me on the boat. Do you guys remember the old American Express commercials? Do you remember an American Express commercial with Carl Malden? The big nose guy. Carl Malden. American Express. Don't leave home without it. Do you guys remember that commercial? Well, we have a lure on our boat. It's the chartreuse colored. You guys remember that whole, it was an amazing advertising campaign, actually. Okay? Don't leave home without it, your American Express card. Our boat, we have Carl Malden. Carl Malden comes on our boat. Kevin named it Carl Malden. But it's not the American Express card, and it's not the guy with the nose. It's this one lure that we use, and it's chartreuse color. We won't go fishing without it. I'm going to post a little thing for you guys later. You'll understand. Oh, I get what Pops is talking about. Chartreuse spinning blade. Pops uses it every time. It's the bomb. It's the one that no other color's catching. You can guarantee Carl's going to catch the Carl lure. So later on, I'm going to post a funny little thing. Streets of San Francisco, Kevin. That's it. Don't leave home. There's a few things you guys know that are really special in your life that you can't leave home without. Carl Malden lure is the one for our boat. You guys ready for a giveaway? Pops is through talking fish. Am I really? I could keep talking fish, you know. Ukrainians. I haven't forgotten about the Ukrainians. Seems like the media got tired of it, so they stopped showing it. But I'm not over it. Top 10. Top 10. Ukrainian men names. There's some names on here I've never heard of and I can't even pronounce. I picked one off of the list that I can pronounce. So let's give me some Ukrainian men names. Top 10 Ukrainian men names. I picked one off the list. Boris is not on here. Boris is not on here. Don't try it. Okay? Pavlo, Bjorn, B. They have another agenda. George, Stanislaw, Vladimir. Aviator Dave, got it. Ivan, Aviator Dave, kill it. Kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it. That was very good, Aviator. Liam's coming right there with it, but Aviator Dave got it. Aviator is flying. If you were in I think sometimes you tell us you're in the Never Winter Before Club. You're not anymore, bro. You're not anymore. Let me read these names to you guys, okay? This is going to be some weird sounding names, but one of the reasons I thought of this is, we're all brothers. We're all brothers, and it's so weird because cultures, it's completely different language, totally different, awkward sounding names to my ear, and I love these guys. I absolutely love them. Bodan is number 1. Bodan. Feder, number 2. Andri, number 3. Ivan is number 4. Krilo, number 5. Mikhailo, number 6. Oleksiy, number 7. Mykola, number 8. Artem, number 9. And Dimitro, number 10. Now, I'm going to give you guys a hint. If I did a top 10 Ukrainian men's name, what do you think I might do a list of later today? It's just a hint. You might want to go look those up because they're awkward sounding too. I shouldn't say awkward because that's wrong. They're awkward to my ear. Some of them are beautiful. Dimitro? That's pretty cool. Okay? So you guys think about that. What did you win, Aviator Dave? Aviator Dave, today's twofer. Okay? Listen up. You're going to have to learn something this morning to win something. And we're going to have 4 giveaways today. So since I fish story, we're probably going to spend the rest of the day giving stuff away. But watch what I'm going to show you. This is twofer day. Good morning, V. Glad to see you. Always glad to see you. This is twofer day. What's that mean? It means you're going to pick 2 items. 2 items, you pick them. And everything in this group weighs 2 grams. I'm not even going to show what's in his box until I get 5 more likes. 31 likes, that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. That means people just have forgetful thumbs. That's all that means. Remind your thumb to like. Okay? I'm getting ready to show you, but I still need 3 more likes to pop up there. That's the ones that just did it. Now you guys did it. Twofers. So you can, if you want, you can have 2 grams of pop flour. So pay attention, you're going to pick 2. 2 grams of pop flour. 2 grams of Ape Crunchies. 2 grams of Ape Crunchies. A pop pack. Each one of these is 1/5 of a gram, so this totals 2 grams. So a pop pack is 2 grams. 2 grams already ground up and just ready to dust into anything you want. 2 grams. 2 grams. 1/2 gram each. Broccolios. They're a blend, and then they have just a little bit of chocolate in them, cacao, to get them set you off. So 2 grams. Stick around for the last box. This isn't yours, Aviator, but the last box is going to get this. 2 grams and 2 grams. Freeze-dried and dehydrated, so you can try them both. But that's not yours, Aviators. That's a tease. It's a commercial for the final box. So now you, my friend, had choices. Okay? Weed. Ape Crunchies. Dust. Okay, he's going to take the flour. That's 1. What else do you want, Aviator? Crunchies? Broccolios? Popsies? Or dust? And pay attention, future winners today. You're all going to have to make these same choices. And that's 2 grams of very good weed, by the way. So which do you want? One more. Pop proxies. Is that going to be these? Aviator? I hope so. Okay. You got it, brother. That's coming out to you. Send me your address at fungi2u.com and we'll get that out to you. Before we move on, let's run another game. Let's run another game. Okay? You want me to do it again tomorrow, huh, Kevin? I think I'm going to do stuff like that most of this week, doozies. Let's run another game. Guess what we're going to do this time? Let's give away a sling box. Let's give away a sling box. You guys remember, before we do, did I take this? Did I write that down? Let me see. No, I didn't. That's okay. I will read something wonderful tomorrow. I forgot to take, it's up here on this, but I don't want to stop it. Okay, we're going to do a sling box. Let's remember that Slingy is our international kindness ambassador for another 3 weeks now. After that, we're going to need another kindness ambassador. In the meantime, this week, Friday, I'm determined, before I do this, before I do another giveaway here, in the meantime, this coming Friday, I want to give away another Shroomy to somebody, along with a nice little prize package. I want to give away a Shroomy. I want us to take these just a little more serious. We have about 10 or 11 of these to give away. Okay, we still want to give these out to you guys. It's kind of silly for them to be sitting in a bowl here, right? So let's get these on some keychains and in some other hands than mine. How are we going to do that this week? Kim and Sandman. I'm nominating Kim and Sandman because they've both won Shroomies here. No, I'm going to put Slingy in there too. Kim, Sandman, and Slingy are the Shroomy committee this week. I want those three. Friday, you guys are going to award one of these to somebody. It's not Pops awarding it. You guys figure it out. Get together. Probably won't take much. A text or two back and forth during the week. The three of you are deciding who's going to get a Shroomy. Okay? And we want to get a Shroomy. I want to take these serious. These are serious. So, Kim, the Golden Bolden, Sandman, and Slingy. That's okay, Carlotta. You tell him when he wakes up. He's got a committee. He's a committee member now. Okay? He's a committee member. So those three this week are on the committee. Each week I'll probably have a slightly different committee too. But that's what we're going to do. Let's get that out of here. Those three are going to decide who gets a Shroomy this week. What's the qualifications? Kindness. Just be kind. Just be kind. Bet you'll qualify. Slingy, let's give away one of your boxes. We started with 700 of them a few weeks ago. He sent us 700. May I ask a quick question about the number 7? The veterans here know this. But when Pop says the word, when I'm talking and I'm doing my blah, blah, blah stories, and I insert the digit 7, 777, 107, 71, 17. When I use the number 7, what does that mean? What does that mean? What's the inside joke? What's the code? That's kind of cool. Groups have codes, you know that? They have inside jokes, they have secret handshakes, they have like sayings. What's it mean when Pops uses 7s? Yeah, it's a lucky number for sure, but that isn't why Pops uses it. What's it mean when Pops uses? Come on, veterans. Garrett Eckhart is exactly right. I'm being completely full of it. It's a complete BS story. If you hear the word 7 in there, don't believe anything I'm saying. So when I tell you there were 700 boxes, it might have been $6.99, might have been, you know, anything, but don't put a 7 in there, okay? And if a 7's really in the answer, I usually fake it. So don't believe when I put 7s in things. I thought you guys knew that, okay? So I'm clarifying that. Inside joke, code. Slingy didn't send 700 boxes. He sent 70. All right. He sent 70. Do you guys believe me now? Who believes Pops? Slingy sent 70. All right, then, never mind. He sent 17. He sent 17 originally. Yes or no? No. Now you're getting the code. I love how smart you guys are. Hags? No. Okay. See how fast you guys pick it up? All right. He didn't send 700, 70, or 17. He sent about 25. Now, if I say he sent 25, are you going to believe me? Hang on, if you're explaining 7, am I supposed to believe you? If I say he sent 25, is it more obvious, more possible than 17? Yes. It's much more possible that if I say 25, it's much more possible than 17, even though it's a larger number. Okay? I don't know how that works, but it's true. 25 is 2 plus 5 equals 7. Cat, now you're doing some serious numerology out there, okay? Okay, let's do some Ukrainian women names. I'm just trying to set it straight because some people, Pops, really, he sent you 700 boxes? I'm going, oh, close. It was like 686. If I'd have said 687, you'd have known I'm lying. Okay? Top 10. Why do I have to yell top 10? Why can't I just say top 10? Top 10 Ukrainian women names. Okay? Here we go. Olga. Okay, wait a minute. I'm reading off the list. Sasha. Olga. You know, Olga's not even on the list, and it should be. Natasha. I'm looking at the list to see which ones are on here. Okay, I know which one I'm going with. Okay. Anastasia. Sarah. Daria. Finally, I got it, Kevin. Okay, finally nailed it. Okay. Oh, who's this one? Oh, she's getting it. Natalia. Rebel Rob says Julia and Mossy. How did you know that one? That's the one I picked. Mossy. Olena. Olena. That's the one I picked, Mossy. Good job. Mossy is the big Moss winner. Mossy, nice job. Number 1, Ruslana. Ruslana. Number 2, Natalia. Number 3, Darina. Number 4, I don't know if I can pronounce this one, Bohuslava. Hello, Bohuslava. No, I don't like that one. That's not pretty. Olena, Oksana, Anastasia, Anna, Katerina, and Ivana. Those are kind of pretty names in there, all except Bohuslava. Come on, Bohu? What do you call her for short? Slava? Or do you call her Bobo? Or what do you call Bohuslava for short? I'm not sure. Mossy from Slingy. You're getting those gummies. I'm going to trade you a gummy, Mossy. I'm going to trade you a gummy for apes. Okay? I'm going to throw these in. I took one of your gummies, and you're getting one of these instead. Add it to the box that he also has pink buffalo prints and pink buffalo fruit his pink buffalo, beautiful fruit. And we're going to throw this ape in there. It all fits perfectly, but I had to take one of your gummy bears for it. Okay? What do you think, Kat? Don't you agree? So, Mossy, give me your address at fungi2u.com, and I'll send this out to you. Okay? We'll get that out. We still have 2 more to go. What do you do with the prints? You turn them into syringes, and then you take those syringes and you cultivate things. Colonize things. The most efficient swimmers. Do you guys want rando facto for about 3 or 4 minutes? I'm going to just throw 2 or 3, maybe 4 rando factos at you real quick. Yes, yes? I think you want to hear this. Who are the most efficient swimmers in the ocean? Most efficient swimmers in the ocean are jellyfish. Jellyfish. They consume 48% less oxygen than any other swimming animal. I'm not using the oxygen. Recently I was like, I saw it was a silly little show or something. It was like a little girl, she asks her dad, do fish drink? Do fish get thirsty? I was like, if I'm fishing all the time with Jeff and that, I sure need to know the answer to that. I need to figure that out. Do fish get thirsty? So I had to go look it up. They don't. They don't get thirsty. What they're really using the water for is the oxygen that's in it to breathe. That's why they have to have fresh water or moving water with oxygen in it. So they're really not drinking, they're breathing. How interesting. And then the water does flow through their body, through their gills and through their system. So they are getting water, but it's not an active drinking, they're breathing. In order to blend into their surroundings, squids, octopus, and cuttlefish have the ability to change the color of their skin in the blink of an eye. I'm changing. I'm going dark. I'm going yellow. I'm turning to green. I want to be pink today. Wow, that's pretty cool. I'm going white right now. I'm a squid. Can flying squirrels really fly? Or do they just glide? They glide. They don't fly. They're gliders. They've been known to fly up to the length of a football, glide up to the length of a football field. 300 feet from one end to the other. Ooh, I'm a squirrel. Squirrel. I'd like to put this guy with one of them. Strap him on the back of a flying squirrel and let him go. Cat has flying squirrels. They're gliders. Final rando. Elephant tusks. I weigh about, right now, I probably weigh about 160 pounds. Solid muscle. Solid. I'm telling you, I'm ripped. 160 solid fish catching pounds with a little bit of extra weight with the hair. I'm nothing compared to an elephant tusk. Do you know that? Elephant tusk, 200 pounds. Pop's a skinny little 160 pounds. Elephant tusk can weigh up to 200 pounds and grow up to 10 feet long. 10 feet? It would be hitting the refrigerator from here. Final thought. Let's go back to the jellyfish. You want to hear something creepy? Give me 5 people. Say, tell me one more creepy thing about a jellyfish, Pops. Thank God she woke you up then, kitty cat. Give me 5 people. Tell us one more creepy thing. Tell us something creepy about a jellyfish. And then I'll know you're paying attention and you care. If not, I'm not even going to bother to tell you. This is creepy rando. For sure, Higgs. Okay, that's 2, that's 3 people care. Yeah, this is pretty creepy rando right here. Creepatastic fact. Jellyfish use the same orifice for eating as they do for pooping. Okay, so they're super efficient, but really? Same orifice? I'm eating with it and I'm pooping with it? Ew. Let's change the subject. Let's give this away in the next group. Let's do another giveaway. Guys are going to remember that for the rest of your lives. You're going to remember that for the rest of your lives. What do jellyfish do with the same orifice? Boop and boop. Okay? That's gross, but not creepy. Well, whatever it is, it's. Now we all know. Now we all know. Oh goodness. I gotta do a who am I or what am I? Let me find one. We're gonna have. I have more giveaways. We still have. How many boxes did I? I've only given away 2 so far. I have to get 3 more boxes away. Or is it 2 more? 2 more. Yeah, 2 more. I have to get 2 more away. Jeez, Pops, get to work. Oh gosh, I just said it. Never mind. We'll do that another day. I'm so dumb. Okay, here we go. Who am I? Who am I? Who am I? I was terrified of my own movies. Okay, Jeff, I'll do car parts next. I was terrified of my own movies. Who am I? Thanks, Kat. I was terrified of my own movies. I was English. Edison. Wubba got it. Done. Wubba. Boom. Wubba. Boom. Alfred Hitchcock. Wubba. Alfred Hitchcock. That fast. You guys are the smartest. Here we go. I once said, always make the audience suffer as much as possible. I was terrified of my own movies. I am considered to be the most famous film director of the 20th century. I always made a cameo appearance in my movies. I used to love to look to find him. The guy sitting on the park bench, or you'd see a silhouette or something. I was English, and my most famous works are Rear Window, North by Northwest, and Vertigo. I saw all of those movies, love them all. Nice job, Wubba. Wubba! You're picking, what 2 do you want? You can have the Dust. You can have Pops Pack. They're all 2 grams each. You can have the 2 of 8 crunches, or you can have 2 of flour. So which of those 5 items are Broccolios? Be paying attention, kids, because whoever wins next has got to I got to choose. You're picking 2 items. I think I should just put them here and let you look at them. How's that? I just put them right there. Okay. You can have It's hard to see these. Okay, and while you're picking, you get a card. I let go of all expectations. I flow freely and lovingly with life. I love myself. I know that only good awaits me at every turn. So Wubba, which two, please? I'm sorry, it looks like he made a choice, huh? Wubba chose, let's see. I'm looking to see what Wubba picked, but Wubba, when you send me your address, tell me what you picked. Let's do it that way so we don't spend a whole lot of time on it. Okay? So when you send me your address at fungi2u.com, tell me which two of these items you picked. Okay, apes and flour. Good enough. Apes and flour. Apes and flour. Apes and flour. Great choices. Along with that card, that will get out to you. Okay? Thank you. Next. What am I going to do next? 53. You know, we're a little out of time. So we're going to just do this today. I have to get spiritual tomorrow. Do some spiritual talk instead of fish talk. But let's do this today. 3 people. Give me 3 people. 3 people. Oh, I still have to give this away. How much is left? Oh, we just have 1 giveaway, right? We've done 1, 2. How many giveaways have I done, Pops? 1, 2. Yeah, we've done 3. Aviator Dave, Mossy, and Wubba. So we have 1 more to do. Okay? I know, Mushmouth. I got to clean them. Give me 3 people. He does not mean 7, Jeff. Rahi, you're good. That's 1. I'm going to read a card to you. And then we're going to do our final giveaway. Mushmouth. Pennypack, I just did you recently, I think. Let me do someone else. Mushmouth and Happy Mike. Let's do those 3. Happy Mike, nice to see you. Rahi, keep me from hurting my hand. Tell me when to stop. Tell me when to stop. We'll do more cards more this week. Less fish talk, more card talk. I'm waiting on Rahi to tell me when to stop. Oops. Ooh. Get those back around. Rahi tells me to stop right there. Rahi, change. 2 of discs. What a neat looking card. Let me read to you what it says about that card. The 2 of discs is the power of opposites. It's about change, transformation, and flexibility as the positive side of change. The negative side of change is instability. The quality of this card is polarization. On a higher level, opposites are only illusions or different outgrowths of the same current of energy. Let me say something on that note. That's your card, 2 of discs. I'm sure there's a symbolic message in there for you. I was talking with a good friend this morning, texting back and forth with a good friend. He had a little bit of a struggle, a little bit of a challenge. Where he's in a situation, he thinks he did the right thing. The person that you're in that situation with thinks they did the right thing. Both of them are taking the position, I'm right, I did the right thing. No, you're not. Neither of you are. You know what? I wrote back. In human transactions, what I'm starting to find out at my 64th year, humans are never right. When you're in a transaction, a situation with somebody, you are not right. Nor is that other person. You just have a perspective. You just have a perspective. You don't know anything about what that other person's whole history, you don't know anything. There isn't right and there isn't wrong. There's kind or not kind. That's it. Do you want to be right? Do you want to be right so bad that you'll just keep this dialogue going that I'm right? No, I'm right. No, I'm right. Which one do you want to just say, you know what? I just want to be kind. I don't care about right or wrong. Don't care. Right or wrong means I'm some kind of a judge. There isn't a tree out there that's telling another tree that you're growing incorrectly. I'm the right way. I'm growing right and you're not. It's a hard lesson to learn because you really do want to be right, especially if you really feel like you are. Get out of here with that. You apologize, even if you're not right, even if you apologize because you're in it. There wouldn't even be a conflict if you weren't there. So you want a percentage of it, even if it's of the most minuscule part. You apologize. You ask, can we be kind? Then you move on. Move through that. Experience it. No, this isn't something that feels comfortable. I don't like this. I don't want to keep doing it like this. Move through it and then forget about it. You know what we humans like to do? We like to wallow in it. We like to wallow. At least I felt like, and then I'm going to wallow in this for some time. Experience it and move through it. Apologize. Not, I'm going to apologize for my part. The minute you said for my part, that's like saying but. Everything I say after this, I don't mean. Just apologize. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have been in this one. I'm going to be kind. I want to move on. So, that's what that card reminded me of. Don't always be right. Be the kind one. Watch how your soul grows. And then what ends up happening, you don't even get in these conflicts where you have to be right or wrong. You're not in them. You don't attract them. Does that make sense? Do you know we attract those? You want to be an attractor? So let's go the final thought on that. Be nature. Nature does not have rights and wrongs in it. Mushmouth. Tell me when to stop. I'll pick it back up tomorrow here. Mushmouth, tell me when to stop. Exception, there's nothing wrong with weirdos. Mushmouth? You bet, Mossy. You know them. We all know those words. We just have to remind ourselves sometimes. I had to remind my friend this morning. Stop. I had to remind my friend. Don't be right, bro. Six of Swords. Science. Six of Swords. Science. Let's see what that is. The spirit of knowledge. Ooh. Search for truth. Setting off for new shores and insight into the secrets of the world. Balance between spirit and nature. Hello? Light. Objective knowledge. Justice. Understanding. Comprehensive perspective. The bad side of it is mistrust and skepticism. Prejudices, rejecting spirituality. The overall Message of the card is holistic thinking, approaching the visible effects of the unfathomable. Nice card. Very, very appropriate. Happy Mike, let's do yours, and then we're going to do our final giveaway, which is this. I can't wait to get this to somebody. I think this is going to be so fun for somebody to get 2 grams of dehydrated and 2 grams to compare of freeze dry. You're going to be awfully special when you get that. Okay? Happy Mike, tell me when to stop. I know we ran long. It's fish morning. Fish story morning. I always talk too much about my fishing. I love fishing. Happy Mike says stop right there. Happy. Strife. The 5 of Wands. 5 of Wands. Strife. That's right, DJ. 5 of Wands. Let's see what it says about the old 5 of Wands. Strife. The flames of dispute, challenge, tension, impulsiveness. Goals is to release tension. The positive parts of this card are proving one's ability, notably in sporting competitions. Fishing. The shadowy part of the card is recklessness, rash actions. And the quality of the card, settling and mastering of conflicts. The dispute is the father of all things. Settling conflicts. Pops, be good. Don't be right. Settle your conflicts. You know how? Apologize. Make it up. And move on. Pretty appropriate cards this morning. I gotta say. Make sure that you guys send me your information here. fungi2u.com. You're welcome, Happy Mike. That's a good card. It's good for me. Okay, you guys ready for this one? We're going to give this away. We're also going to give this pin with it. This pin, this cute little mushroom pin, is going with it. Okay? So I want somebody to win this. Top 10 brands of candy in the United States. Candy brands in the United States, you sweeties. Let's go. I picked one off the list. Top 10 Mars, Nestle, candy brands. Mars bar. It looks like a tooth. Twix, Reese's, Kit Kat, Snickers, Zero, Hershey, Brock's, Snickers, Reese's, Skittles, Twix, Harikat, Skittles, Reese's, Skittles, Haribo, Hershey, Snickers, Hershey bar, Haribo, Skittles, Reese's, Starburst, Haribo, Hershey, Nestle. Brands of candy in the United States. Fifth Avenue, Starburst, Trolley, Starburst, Butterfinger, that's the one. H-Town Wolf. H-Town Wolf. H-Town bringing it home with the big win. H-Town. Kill it. H-Town got it, you guys. Top 10 brands of candy in the U.S. Number 1 is M&M's. Number 2, you guys were killing this one, Brock's. Number 3, Hershey. Number 4, Reese's. Number 5, Snickers. Number 6, Hershey Kisses. Number 7, Kit Kat. Number 8, Butterfinger. Number 9, Milky Way. And number 10, Lifesavers. Remember this category. We're going to visit it again this week. That's a hint. We're going to visit that category again this week. We don't have to open up a box or do anything and show you this is what you're getting, pal. 2 grams and another 2 grams and a pin. Everybody here today got 4 grams of something. Did you notice that? Even when you were getting 2 grams and 2 grams, everybody here got 4 grams of something. And then the final box, well, he's getting 4 grams and a pin. So you send me that information and we'll get this out to you. Everybody here today got 4 grams. Okay. Well, the sling box was close. We added 2 grams to that, right? Pops. We'll see you guys tomorrow. We're going to do a little more studying tomorrow, a little less fish talk, way less hair talk. Unless I get it trimmed this week. Get out of here. You guys have a great day. I see you guys here tomorrow. Same mush time, same mush channel. If you want to be a member of the International Kindness Association, it's super simple. Just be kind. Don't be right. Right has nothing to do with the association. Just be kind. Have a great day, you guys. Rebel Rob in Vegas, nice to see you. H-Town, get me that information. Matthew and Ladran and Hags and Jake Snake and Mushmouth and EMT and Penny Pack and Happy Mike and Vagey Vague and Smoldy the Moldy Molder and Exception the Weirdo and Hager Bump and Jesus Christ in Australia and Shawnee Sean and Rahi and Mozzie and Sid Hunter, great to see you. Truzy and Penny Pack and Rastaman and Lad Rand and Sugair. Whiskey, I love you. I was thinking about you this weekend and boom, here you are. That's the way it works. Mycelia and Kitty Cat and Jesus Christ and Kevin from Cali and DJ Stephen Pitts and Shawnee Sean and Brian Byer and Wubba Lubba Tubba Dubba Tibba Tubba Wubba Lubba Dip Dap Dooba Dubba Doo and Badger Bunk. Pops, peace. I'm out. You're in. See you guys here tomorrow.